calm down from watching what I just watched. WWE Survivor Series 2015. Oh my goodness. To be fair, when this show first started, I said, this show actually has potential to be pretty good. But as the show progressed, it made a complete 180. A complete 180. And no, it's not just because of the fucking finish. I know a lot of you are going to be like, Chase, we all know you're pissed off about the finish. Yeah, I know I'm pissed off about the damn finish. I'm freaking angry. I'm upset. Shit pissed me off, and not in a good way, in a stupid way. But anyways, it's time to regain composure and review this atrocity known as Survivor Series 2015. Oh, he's negative about this show. Well, let me provide reasons why I'm negative about this show, so all you people who like to look at WWE in a positive light can understand where I'm coming from. I'm tired of laziness. I'm tired of mediocrity. And you know what? I'm tired of WWE not having the balls like they used to. Remember when Vince didn't give a fuck what the fans think? He would just do whatever the hell he wants. Remember when Vince would actually roll the dice with the superstar and just see what this guy could do? I remember those days. Turned out pretty well for him at the end of the day. As much as we like to call Vince out of touch, at the end of the day, he knows what he's doing. Okay, he has those billions of dollars for a reason. The reason why he has billions of dollars and we don't have billions of dollars is because Vince McMahon knows what the fuck he's doing for the most part. He knows how to make money. And clearly, Vince is trying his best to ruin this company just so that way when Triple H and Stephanie get this, they won't be able to fix it. That's what Vince is doing right now. That's what he's doing. He's saying, fuck it. You know, if we want to do shit, let's give you shit. Let's give you Sheamus as your world champion. Oh, fuck off. Really? That's what I sat 2 hours to watch? Sheamus as my world champion? Oh, give me a freaking break. Okay. It started with this review. I didn't watch no pre-show. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the pre-show. What I saw was nothing. I just went straight to the event. I got home from work. I went straight to watching Survivor Series 2015. So, first off, I like the two opening matches, the semifinal matches. I thought these were the two best matches of the night, in my personal opinion. I felt each four guys were wrestling like their characters. I mean, you got Reigns and Del Rio. Yeah, you know, they were wrestling like their characters. They're wrestling how Roman Reigns would wrestle, and they would wrestle how Alberto Del Rio wrestles. You know, typical, decent matches between these two. I was fine with that. I thought it was cool. Then Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens, same thing. You know, typical match you would see from Dean Ambrose, typical match from Kevin Owens. I thought these were nice kickoff, starting pace matches. They felt like championship matches. They felt like I was watching a WWE title match. I got to give props on that. That's all I really got to say about the semifinals. I just said, you know what? This is a good start to the pay-per-view. The WWE, they're actually starting this show off right. I was very confident heading into this show. Like, after seeing those two matches, that, you know what? This show can't be as bad as I think it's going to be. I actually think this could be a pretty solid Survivor Series. But oh no, the show had to continue. And we got that 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match. Oh my God. Where do I even begin? Okay, the highlight of this match was the New Day's opening promo. The Usos. The Lucha Booties. Fucking Big E's great. How did this guy not make the WWE title tournament? Like, what the heck? But Big E was amazing on the mic. The New Day were awesome on the mic. Sheamus, whatever. I don't give a crap. He was being the awkward white dude on the microphone. I thought it would be better if Barrett was the awkward white dude, because I think Barrett's a much better talker than Sheamus. But hey, it is what it is. What does matter is the fact that pretty much we got this 5-on-5 match. And this 5-on-5 match was way too effing long. I get it. They have to fill up time. You didn't have a lot of matches on the damn card. But that's your fault, WWE, for not booking a lot of matches on this card. It felt forever just to get that first elimination. Like, I felt like I was sitting there, and I forgot it was an elimination match. I was like, man, people are breaking up pinfalls and stuff. What's going on here? I thought this was an elimination match. Why do they care if one dude gets eliminated? So I was just sitting there, and I was saying, God dang, hurry up with the first pinfall. You know, at first I thought they were going to do a funny little segment with Woods, and Woods just gets super kicked, and that's your first elimination, a quick one right off the bat. But no, they took forever and ever and ever and ever just to get one flipping pinfall. And then some of the eliminations, they made no sense. Like honestly, they just didn't make any sense. First off, you get rid of Sin Cara and Jimmy Uso of the other team. Why do you even waste our time getting rid of Sin Cara and Jimmy Uso, and then Kalisto and Jey Uso are the sole survivors? Like, here's the thing. Sole survivor, if you become a sole survivor, it's kind of like a mini Rumble win. It's kind of like having a nice little mini accomplishment added to your career. Like, oh, he was a sole survivor at this Survivor Series. It's like fun little wrestling trivia for us fans. You know, being a sole survivor is pretty cool. But it's like, why give it to Kalisto and Jey Uso? They're not going to build off this momentum from being a sole survivor. And why did you book the match like this, where you had it where Sheamus pretty much was the underdog throughout the match? And why did it take so long for these doofuses to eliminate Sheamus? Look, I know you had plans for Sheamus to win the title later in the night, but seriously, what took so long for these doofuses to eliminate Sheamus? They should have just eliminated him right off the bat. You haven't made Sheamus into a predominant figure on your television sets anyways. You haven't sat there and said to yourselves, oh, you know what? You know, Sheamus, he's a monster, so we have to keep him that way. We have to book him as that big-time monster. Let's just freaking make Sheamus steamroll through everyone. No, you made Sheamus into a goober, a goofball, as of late on your WWE television. So why did it take these three doopuses and Ryback, Kalisto, and Jey Uso? Jey Uso, the sole survivor. I don't get it. Why did it take so long for these guys to eliminate Sheamus? Why did you even book Sheamus in this predicament? Like, the only thing I liked about this match is that the heels were getting mad at each other, because the heels, they're not supposed to like anyone, so why would they like other heels? That's the only thing I can say about this match that I like. Other than that, this traditional 5-on-5, it felt like a waste of my time, and we move on to more waste of my time as we get the Divas title match. Oh my God. I'll say this, Paige and Charlotte went out there and tried. They did. They went out there, these two ladies went out there and tried to really get the crowd invested, but it just felt like the crowd didn't care. And in fact, the whole night, minus Undertaker's entrance, the crowd was kind of sitting on their hands like, yeah, you know, making noises here or there, but weren't really that loud. Sorry, Gold Standard 000. Your crowd was ass. And I'm going to say that to you. But yeah, just the Divas title match, it was like the Divas went out there. They tried. They tried to you know, get you interested, but at the same time, it was just kind of like whatever. So for me personally, when I was watching this match, I just didn't care. I was just like, whatever. Charlotte wins after an uneventful figure eight, and I'm supposed to care. Whoop-de-doo, move on to the next random diva she's going to beat. Then we get Ziggler versus Tyler Breeze. Like, oh, why are you wasting our time? This is a waste of time, WWE. A Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler match on my pay-per-view? Look, if I wanted to watch SmackDown, I would. I don't need to see this. I don't. I don't need to see Dolph Ziggler, and I don't need to see Tyler Breeze. In all honesty, I didn't watch it. I don't have any investment towards Tyler Breeze. I don't have any investment towards Dolph Ziggler. I don't care how good they can wrestle. I don't give a flying fucks. I didn't watch. I decided to get food at this time. It felt like a best time for me to get food, get refreshments, and get ready for the final two matches. I did not care about Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler. I don't know who won, and I don't fucking care. It's sad for me to say this because Tyler Breeze was a shtick I liked on NXT a lot, and yet the WWE doesn't seem to know how to work him. And Dolph Ziggler is the guy that, you know, pretty much the WWE doesn't know how to book all in general. So yeah, I didn't care, didn't watch. I know it's going to piss off some people, but seriously, you're telling me to sit there and watch Tyler Breeze versus Dolph Ziggler. How many of you guys that went to Survivor Series live, did you guys go to the bathroom during this match? Because I hope you did. That seems like a better use of your time than actually sitting there and watching Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler wrestle. Just being honest here. Moving on to the co-main event. 25 years of Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction, BOD, whatever you want to call them, taking on the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, and some person he's going to choose from his family. The video package, I'll say this, man. If I didn't watch wrestling on a week in, week out basis. You know, I just watch it pay-per-view by pay-per-view. You know, I don't watch Raw fully anymore. I watch the clips on YouTube and stuff like that. That's how I keep up with what's going on. But if I wasn't a fan or invested that much, and I just watched the WWE shows based off the pay-per-views, I'm telling you right now, Bray Wyatt would be one of my favorite superstars. The video packages the WWE gives this guy makes this guy feel like he's $1 million. Makes this guy feel like he's a world champion. It's great. It's just sad that he doesn't translate that to the weekly television or or translate that overall. He just feels like some run-of-the-mill type of dude at this point on WWE TV. And so it's interesting to me why the WWE chose him to face Taker. I get it. He's the new dark character of our PG era. But, like, seriously, I'm tired of these comparisons in wrestling. They're really annoying. Bray Wyatt does not compare to The Undertaker to me at all whatsoever. And Bray Wyatt versus the BOD, I'll say this. You knew Undertaker had his hands on this match because I know Vince probably was like, let's get Braun Strowman a rub. And Taker's like, no, we're going with Luke Harper. You knew Taker was involved with this match because him and Kane got rid of Garbage Man just like that. Fuck you, Garbage Man. Gets in the ring and gets double choke slam good. That was one of my biggest markouts of the night. Seeing Garbage Man just get taken out like he is trash. At least Care Bear got double choke slam through a table. Garbage Man just got regular double choke slam. Oh, great. Loved it. Highlights. And then the matchup in itself. And you know what? I'm not going to go too hard on this match because one, Taker won. So you know what? I'm fine with that. Anyone but Bray for me. Taker winning was great. Nostalgia moments throughout this match, that's fine. It's a nostalgic type of match. I'll sit down. I'll be patient with this one. I'll sit there and be okay with what they're doing. Okay, so I'm fine with that. I am fine with this whole Undertaker winning over Bray Wyatt in the way that he did, the Brothers of Destruction winning the way that they did, because honestly, to be honest here, I don't care about Bray Wyatt. I am fine with what the WWE did here. That's all I got to really say about it. Congratulations on the Undertaker for 25 years. I mean, if you think about it, man, 25 years in the WWE, man. That's crazy. And especially like professional wrestling, like 25 years in any type of athletic endeavor is an amazing feat. Maybe not baseball, because some baseball players do play for a long ass time. But like for Undertaker to be as productive as he's been for 25 years, and this year has to be one of Undertaker's better years in the 25 years that he's wrestling. I mean, match-wise, yeah. I mean, Bray and Taker at WrestleMania, you know, pretty solid match. Undertaker and Lesnar at SummerSlam this year, really good match. You know, the Hell in a Cell match, a great match. And then you get this tag team match, you know, not the best match you'll ever see, but, you know, a decent enough affair between these two teams. That's what I really got to say about it. It was a decent enough affair. So, really, to be honest here, decent enough stuff. I'll say that. No complaints from me when it comes down to this match. It was a nostalgic match. It made me feel like I was a little kid watching The Undertaker. It was cool when Taker was entering. They had all the different, you know, pictures and stuff like that showing his career and stuff like that. The fans popped for each different picture. It was nice. You know, this was like the loudest the fans were for the whole night. And then we finally get to the WWE Championship match. Now, before I get to this, I want to know from you guys what you guys think about the show. I'm going to tweet this out again. I know it's really late, and I know I'm doing this show very, very late. This work schedule, and I like doing the live reviews more than I do sitting on my camera because, one, uploading these reviews take about like an hour anyways. So if you guys can sit down and listen to me for an hour at least, then go ahead. That's cool. But if not, it's understandable. But if you guys have any questions, you know, leading about Survivor Series 2015, let me know because I will answer any questions that you guys have for me. All righty then. So time to talk about the championship match until I get some tweets or comments. I know the comment section is kind of weird on YouTube right now. I don't know what's going on with it, but oh boy, I can't wait to dive in and talk about this championship match. Like, oh my God, dude. Disappointment for Chase Oliver, that's for sure, especially if you know about me on my channel. All right, I see no comments right now. I know I'm not the most popular guy in the world, but I don't care. I like doing these still. The main event. It's really trying to sit hard in my stomach trying to talk about this. It really is. Like I can't put into words of what I just witnessed and just how lazy the WWE is and how pissed off I am at this company at this point, because it's like I don't even want to rant or scream about this because there's no point. There's no point in me screaming or ranting about this because I should already just be numb to this. I should already just be affected by this. I already did my screaming when I said fuck when I saw it happen. You know, why do I need to do more screaming or yelling for this moment? It's just ridiculous. So the match between Reigns and Ambrose itself, I felt it was anticlimactic. Like, I don't know. Watching this match, I didn't feel like there was anything special about Reigns versus Ambrose whatsoever. It was just like, you know, I was just sitting there saying, okay, well, let's see where the story is going to lead to. And it was like these two didn't even go out there to try and tell a story. It was just like, yo, we're bros and we're fighting for the belt. Bam, bam, bam. And they're just punching each other, you know, doing their signatures, doing their finishers. It felt like an okay match at best. That's just my personal opinion. Like, the match itself just wasn't really that good. But at the end, when I saw Roman hit the spear on Ambrose, when Ambrose did the freaking where he jumps off the turnbuckle and he charges for his for the forearm into the bump. Can I talk? When Ambrose jumped off the thing and charged with the turnbuckle forearm, I thought, oh shit, you know, when Reigns hit the spear, oh, Ambrose is just gonna kick out. But no, to my surprise, Reigns won. This led to me marking out, and you know, I was like, wow, the WWE did it. They did something where they just did something straight out. There was no BS. There was no pomp and circumstance. There was no shitty heel turn by Dean Ambrose. No, it's fine. It's normal. It's just an okay Roman Reigns win. Would I have liked it if Reigns won at like Mania or SummerSlam? Yeah, but I was okay with this. I was sitting there saying, you know what, WWE, props on you. You know, Reigns is getting all this hate in the damn tournament. People are already shitting on him, like afraid of the reign of terror that Roman Reigns will have. No pun intended there. You know, people are already freaking like saying we hate Roman. Roman sucks. Blah blah blah. But you know what, WWE, you're sticking to your guns. You're saying, you know what, fuck it. Let's see what we got with this kid. Let's see what we got with Roman Reigns. And I like this. I sat there, you know, the moment of Reigns and Ambrose at the end where Ambrose gives him a hug. I was like, that's fine. That's great. That's good stuff. Because to me personally, there's no point in turning Reigns or Ambrose heel. I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh, they should turn heel. Why? Well, why do we need another pathetic heel in the WWE? We have enough of those idiots on our TV. What we're missing are baby faces. We don't have actual heroes that we can freaking cheer. And at least with Reigns, yeah, he gets booed, but he gets majority cheers than he does boos. And at least with Ambrose, he still gets cheered. Why freaking make the fans have to hate these guys? Why can't both of these guys just be loved and respected by the fans? So I was fine with no Ambrose. Ambrose lets Reigns have the ring. And I thought, once the confetti fell, I knew shit was going down. I just sat there and I said, oh, this seems familiar. SummerSlam 2000, whatever, where Daniel Bryan got screwed by my boy Randy Orton. Just sitting there saying, oh, great. Let's see what bullshit I have to endure. And all of a sudden, out came Triple H. And then a smile cracked over my face. I said, oh, wait. Whoa. Was Triple H watching some OTRS Central videos this week? Was Triple H going to force himself and win the WWE Championship? Oh, I'm telling you right now, Triple H would have won the title. Praise the God. I would have been fine with the game. Walking out as a champion. I would have been fine with that shit. But instead, Triple H comes out. Yeah, Roman, congratulations. Offers a handshake. Roman asked, no, I am not going to shake the hand. I'm going to spear you instead. And spears the fuck out of Roman Reigns. Spears the fuck out of Triple H. That'd be amazing if Reigns speared Reigns. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, man. I'll tell you what. But anyways, all of a sudden, after Reigns got up, a bro kick by Sheamus. Shit. Bro kick by Sheamus. And then afterwards, you know, cashes in the Money in the Bank. 1-2. No, Roman kicks out. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Goober's not going to become champion. And then all of a sudden, Reigns gets up. I was expecting Superman punch into a spear, but leave that. Roman Reigns still champ. But instead, Reigns misses his clothesline. Sheamus hits another bro kick. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, Sheamus is with the Authority, Margo. Best decision of his life. Yeah, yeah. That's what we got. Sheamus is our new champion. Maybe it's Roman Reigns. After Roman Reigns has battled through all this adversity, he faces another freaking wall. All right, guys, feel bad. Feel bad for the 6'5" Mack truck and Roman Reigns. Feel bad for the most good-looking guy on the roster. Feel bad for Roman Reigns because that's the story we're trying to tell. I don't want to feel bad for Roman Reigns. It's stupid for someone like me who is 5'8", 200-something pounds, should be feeling bad for this freaking Mack truck. I shouldn't be feeling bad for Roman Reigns. And in fact, I should be admiring Roman Reigns. But there's nothing to admire about Roman Reigns because this guy's a fucking loser. That's what you present him as, WWE, as a freaking loser that can't get anything done. But why should I sit here and even root for this guy or cheer for this guy? He feels like watching a struggling NFL team. You know what? Since he's from Florida, he's like the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know, scratch that. He's done more than the Jacksonville Jaguars or whatever do in their lives, but still. He's like watching a losing NFL team. Why would I freaking feel bad for them? I don't feel bad for NFL teams because they suck. They suck because they suck. Why should I feel bad for NBA teams when they suck? They suck because they suck. Yet you try to tell this narrative, try to tell this story. You try to get fans behind Roman Reigns because we should feel bad because every time something good happens to this guy, another obstacle gets in his way. You know what? There's this old saying, nice guys finish last. Ah, fucking damn. You couldn't just roll the dice. You couldn't just see what you got with Reigns as champion for at least a month. No, we had to pull a trigger and once again make a storyline. Feel bad for Roman. Will Roman ever get his shot? He is 6'5", 350 pounds. I hope he gets his shot again. Holy fucking shit. You think I'm mad that Sheamus is champion? Oh, that's one thing. I'll get onto that in a moment, people. I am talking about as Roman Reigns. How can anyone sit here and be okay with this? Seriously, I get it. There's not a lot of people that like Roman Reigns, but sit here and understand where I'm coming from. How can you sit here and be okay? Well, we hate Roman Reigns. That's good. But don't you think it's kind of stupid how WWE is booking him? Don't you think it's kind of stupid that WWE is making us sympathize with the guy who is bigger than most of us? Don't you think it's stupid for us to be sympathizing with the guy that we know will get a title shot just like that? That's why John Cena doesn't work as an underdog. Because John Cena is always, we know, going to be in title picture some way, somehow, some shape or form. Roman Reigns, we know he's going to be in the title picture. So why are we sitting here having to sympathize with this man? Why are we sitting here having to say, oh, feel bad for Roman? We shouldn't. We should be admiring what this man is. We should be looking up to him as a big, tough ass kicker. Well, what, did we feel bad for The Rock all the time when we're like, oh, I feel bad for The Rock? No. Did we feel bad for Stone Cold? Not like in the sense of how they're trying to build Roman Reigns. We felt bad for Stone Cold because Vince McMahon wouldn't leave his dumb ass alone. But we weren't sitting there saying like, oh, I feel bad for Austin. Austin gets screwed every time. No, we weren't sitting there doing that. Yet we're sitting here and we have to feel bad for Reigns because every time he's about to cross the finish line and do something great, he freaking trips and falls. It's fucking pathetic. And you wonder why people give up on this guy? You wonder why fans don't like this guy? Because you don't go all the way with this guy. You don't give this guy a fucking chance to do shit. You just freaking take the rug out underneath him and freaking make him look like a pathetic piece of shit. He's a loser. That's what Roman Reigns is a freaking loser. That's how you're booking him as. Oh, I wish that I support a loser. It's like I said, an NFL team is bad because they suck. Should we feel bad for all the teams that are bad? Oh, feel bad for the Cleveland Browns. Feel bad for the Jaguars. No. Who sits there and says that? We don't feel bad for teams that suck. So why should I feel bad for wrestlers that suck? Ugh. Oh. And then there's Sheamus as champion. 16-time. Also, loyalty, respect, never give up. John Cena. I should already be wearing this tank top. Screw this Fido wins fight shirt. Why am I wearing this jobber shirt? He ain't gonna do shit. Let me wear a shirt of a real champion, John Cena, who is going to beat Sheamus to win the title. Yeah, that's right. John fucking Cena. Let me just wear this now. Let me just sit here and freaking say, yeah, Cena's the champ again. Whoop-de-doo. Why? Why make Sheamus your champion? It's just... Ooh, yeah. Sheamus. Another Mack truck that can't get shit done unless he needs help. That's believable. Yeah. I like that a lot, WWE. Thank you. Thank you for giving me another character to hate. Thank you. So stupid this company is. It's just dumb. James, I'm going to get on in a moment, my friend. How much cocaine must one ingest in order to be a Sheamus fan? How would you get the belt off him before Mania? You have to ingest a lot of cocaine, Michael. And to get the belt off him before Mania, hustle, loyalty, and respect. That's how you get the belt off him before Mania. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. I don't know what WWE can do to rebound from this awful show, but they need to find something. I'll talk at you all later. Have a good one, guys. If you guys like the Survivor Series review, give it a big old thumbs up. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. Tell me why you didn't like it in the comment section down below. But give me your thoughts about the bookings of this show. I'll see you all next time. Enjoy your day. Peace.